Hello, welcome. It's the Eagles Battle Rap Square podcast for 6417, and I'm here with.
The Mark.
Jeff Star.
Oh, oh.
We said it at the same time.
All right, how y'all fellas doing today?
Chilling.
Chilling, man.
Well, catch out of the bag, fellas. Tekken is out. Tekken 7. Unfortunately, I know the experience day one was basically like installing the game. So
dude, I went to sleep.
You had the day two. You gotta play, right?
Yeah.
So,
Dude, the Xbox One took forever to download.
yo, it's because, and it's fucked up that it's like this nowadays. When something is this much hype, everybody's downloading it day one, and all the services and stuff, like, they take a hit. So that's apparently the online's kind of jacked up. So
you would think that if it's on a disc, it would install.
Yeah, remember those days when you could just fire up a disc and it's just like, hey, I'm playing.
Or you could choose when you want to install the game.
There was an option for that too.
Yeah,
like,
you can install the game and ran faster.
Yeah, so there was didn't 360 start doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. Anyways.
So remembers.
Yeah, dude. Don't take me back to that simpler time when patches were like 40 megabytes and shit.
Exactly.
So I was sitting there for like 2 hours for a patch to download.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, I got to go through the story mode, which is, classic wacky ass Tekken. I know Murky was saying that Injustice is structured better and it's like just better told.
Yeah.
And I can agree with you, Japstar. I know you know as well.
We were talking about that yesterday because Japstar stood for a while and we were playing Injustice. We played Tekken and we played Injustice. And it's just like the little nuances they added in Injustice just to keep it going. Like the dialogue before the fight that always changing. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Like it gives you a fresh new mind. And we were talking about that.
Yeah, I like that was like my favorite part of it because now seeing it in Tekken is like they're saying their generic saying and that's it. It's not, King interacting with Lee or, Heihachi interacting with, anybody else like the kangaroo or panda.
The weird thing is that you mentioned that. It's funny that they didn't bring over what they had experimented with in Cross Tekken, which was there was a thing where, characters did have interactions with each other, but unfortunately it wasn't a post-match thing, but it was super specific.
Yeah.
So because there's no post-match screen, no loss screen where it shows, the winning team standing there or whatever, you lose that, and like that's something I thought they would bring over. Like a lot of those little, just like little personal touches.
Yeah.
But that aside, how y'all feeling it?
It's not bad. Like the fighting system, as it is, it's pretty fun. The character selection is not. I don't know. There's something missing in that character selection screen too. Like I'm not feeling all the characters. The story mode was cool. The only way you could get fucking endings are going through the story mode, and I wish they actually had this endings in arcade mode.
Because what was it like? Dude, it was like 5 matches, and it was like game over. It was like, wait, we were both waiting for an ending, and nothing happened.
And that just pissed me off. I was like, really?
Because even Injustice, with its giant story, still had mini endings for everybody.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
there's an arcade mode in Injustice?
Yeah, in the multiverse.
Yeah, when you do the battle simulator,
okay.
If you just complete it with everybody has an individual ending involving Brainiac, because you fight him last.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know about that.
So those are the things I'm talking about, like the arcade mode. Like I went to the arcade with King, with the Rain Man, with
Rainmaker
Okada suit,
mm-hmm.
the Okada suit and shit. And then also I didn't know the belt had to be the Pacific belt in order to get the Rainmaker.
Well, I know it comes as a set, so that's
no, it's nothing. You have to buy the belt. It's the belt, the masks are separate, and then it's the whole costume is a separate thing.
Wait, so
it's the belt
thing that they sell for $1 million is like that's just a costume?
It's just the
just the jacket. It's just the jacket.
Then you gotta get the mask.
Jacket. Got you.
And then you gotta get the Okada title belt. There's 2 title belts. You gotta get the Okada one, which is kind of a brown one. And when you have all that on, he'll do the Rainmaker as his rage finisher.
I know it has a little in white details, and it gives you a little info. It says like changes XYZ when you put this on. So okay, I gotta look at that again.
Yeah, but like the New Japan nuances is cool. I wish there were more. Besides the Bullet Club shirt, like the Okada thing is cool. Like I'm hoping Brian Fury gets Kenny Omega in DLC.
They were hinting that there's something coming down for DLC.
I would like to see more of that because I think that was a big reason why I got it. I like the whole interaction with New Japan, so I thought that was pretty cool. Again, I would just wish there were more. I wish there were more costumes too within the characters. They all had their separate things. They all kind of have the same thing.
I think you have to see that's the other part that they don't really.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why they split it up. It used to be that the mode where you got a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of costume items, and you unlocked a bunch of stuff, was tied into, because 6 had a different type of story mode where it was like that pseudo 3D thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that's where you got most of the pieces.
Yeah.
For your customization, that was individual, because you would pick a different character and go through, and you would get individual pieces for that. So this one, there's a big ass, list of shit, and it's just everybody has it.
Yeah.
And there's small ones you have to look at it, and then it's like, oh, this is specific to this character. The only thing that it's broken up by character though, so you can't see it unless you pick the character.
Yeah. No.
So for King, it's the masks. For Lee, it's like his hair. For certain people, it's different things. So it depends on the character.
Yeah.
And then they took that mode, that 3D type of mode, since there's no Tekken Force mode in this game, because they went with the I guess story focused thing. the mode where you just straight up beat up dudes infinitely and get stuff and rank up is like separate now.
Yeah, they have it,
and that's when you get all the junk to put on your characters, and it's like, I kind of like it being tied to the story mode.
Yeah.
So there's a little back and forth with me with that too, but overall,
the story mode is cool. Like the arcade, I wish there was more, and again, I wish we got the endings to the arcade mode, because not everyone has an ending. They select characters while you do the main missions. You get the side characters. You get one match, and then it tells a story, and that kind of fucking annoyed the shit out of me too.
And the thing I don't understand was that's inconsistent too, because the lead up to the game, I had played 6.
Yeah.
I played 5 Dark Revolution? Dark Resurrection.
Yeah.
So that's 5 with their update. 6, I guess it had the update, was it Bloodline Rebellion? Yeah. And I played Tag 2. Out of all 3 of those games, only Tag 2 gives you a video ending at the end of arcade mode.
Yeah.
And I was like, but that was like the biggest thing in Tekken 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You beat the game on arcade mode and you got you got the little cutscene. And I remember like in 5 regular, you got a cutscene. And I'm like, what? When did they start doing this where they cut out the arcade mode? Like they cut out the cutscenes for the ending of arcade mode. I don't know. When did arcade mode become the Japanese arcade version of arcade mode and stop being the home version? So they just went back and forth on it, and I see and mind you, Tekken Tag 2 was 5 years ago. I didn't even know that it was that long. It was 2012.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that was the most recent one before this one, and it had that. Why did they take that out? Yeah, that's a little thing that bugged me, because
I felt like that was a thing. That was that was something that made Tekken 2 was those crazy endings. And that was something that's what
it's known for. But I guess they roll it into the story mode, so it literally just takes it out. It's like, oh well, this one is more cohesive, so we're just gonna put them all over there. But I don't understand why the just a little 30-second cutscene doesn't play and give you a little wacky thing, like it used to. That I don't understand.
Yeah,
that's all I wanted.
I'm a little disappointed. I'm like I'm disappointed with that. Like that kind of turned me off, especially with all the fighting games that are coming out this year and shit. That was kind of a step down for me with Tekken. I was like, really?
The packaging, the presentation and stuff. Yeah.
I love the jukebox.
That's my favorite thing about the whole thing is because it's not just that they give you the old music. If you notice it, they if you put the preset for the game you pick, the menu music and all that stuff, that individual stuff that won't change if you play custom soundtracks yourself.
Yeah.
The music actually changes. So when it goes to the main menu, it plays a different song. When you go to a certain mode, like say you pick arcade mode, on the character select screen, it plays the character select music from that game. Yeah. And then when you get into the fight, it's the random songs. But if you had just went to the PlayStation or Xbox menu and put on your custom soundtracks, it would just play your music over everything. You know what I mean? Like you would have to turn the sound down, and you wouldn't get that menu music, and you wouldn't get that main menu music, and those little touches they put in, which is I think is cool.
Yeah, but I do like the jukebox mode and whatnot. I like the fight again. The fight mechanisms are fun.
I was gonna ask you which one did you pick first?
What, the jukebox?
Yeah,
3.
Okay, I picked 4 first.
I think 3 was my favorite soundtrack because I love Jig Kazama's theme.
I like 3. I forgot how good the music in 6 is though. I appreciate that I did that and went back and played the other ones because the gameplay evolved over the time. There was no 5 didn't have the thing where you bounced on the ground, so you couldn't continue certain combos.
Yeah.
And then 6 had the thing where you completely bounced up into the air off the ground. That was kind of silly. But that was more combo focused now. And then Tag 2 had that on top of the switching mid combo, so you could extend it even further. And now it's a combination of like 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Because there's no tag mode. Obviously there's no tag. So I'm feeling it, but I'm kind of more of a fan of old school Tekken, where it wasn't really about the super long juggles. Right. It was just about, I got you with an uppercut, and I'm gonna hit you with this one strong move afterwards, and it's like, all right, so where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Not just, oh man, I'm standing there getting fucked up, and I'm just floating to the wall. Oh, you got wall combos too? Oh no, I'm dead.
I have the same disappointment I have in Street Fighter V. When that first came out, I was so hyped for the game, and then when I got it, I was just like, "Oh, there's no okay."
Well, see,
this arcade mode is nothing.
No, I feel you on that. I feel you on that, but I come at it from a different thing where I get into the game, so I'm not disappointed because I know how. I learned how to play the games like how you should. Where it's like when you play through it and you play through the rank mode.
Yeah,
it's not just, oh man, this guy has more health and this guy has more defense or some shit, and I can't beat him. You have to learn how to fight and use the mechanics. I don't know. It's just on a deeper level. That's why I'm not really that. I wasn't too terribly disappointed with Street Fighter, but I was just like, that story mode thing was a disgrace.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished it yet. I'm towards the last of it.
But it's because I appreciate it on a competitive level, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I knew what I was getting into. I watched the Tekken talk, so I knew what the game was completely before I bought it.
Yeah.
So I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed in the arcade thing,
right?
If anything, but everything else for me, I'm fine. I'm good.
What else I had problems with? Because there was a few things I had problems with, but the playthrough is good. The Xbox One actually gave you Tekken 6 for free.
Really?
Yeah,
that's cool as shit.
Tekken 6 for free, and then they gave you some extra stuff. So that was pretty cool. So I played the 6 a little bit just to reintroduce myself to Tekken. And I haven't played Tekken. The last Tekken I really enjoyed was Tekken Tag, the first one.
Yeah,
that was the last one I actually really enjoyed. I didn't like 4. 5 was good.
That was another one that it had the thing you wanted. You beat arcade mode, you get a fucking little ending.
Yeah. I think Tekken Tag was the last one I actually really liked because 1, I was actually really good at it because I had it in the video store I worked in.
Oh wow!
So I used to play all the time, and then after that, when 4 came out and they changed the whole thing with Jin Kazama, I kind of lost interest in Tekken.
A lot of people fell off on 4.
Because I really like the Mishishima style on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they changed it to a little, I wasn't feeling it. Then again, I didn't like a lot of the other characters, and then they kept changing certain things.
And it was like nobody in the game. That was the one like that had the fewest amount of characters.
Yeah, it was like 15, 14.
I think it was. It was like maybe 20 with the other characters they put like because they put combat in the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like there was because there were secret characters, but
like the last story, like full story I liked was off of 3. And like going into then it just started going ridiculous with the whole double gene and everything like that. Because even 6, like a lot of the story, I was like, I really like the Tekken story. I think it's a really fucked up family, and I want more into that. And I wanted more of a series into that going into this game. And then when I'm looking at it, I like the whole thing, and I like the fact that made Akuma make sense.
Yeah.
Like the whole double gene made Akuma make sense. I was perfectly fine with that. I just want more out of it. Like I wanted the whole fucking story. Just give me a story. Give me more into it. Like I understand it's a fighter. I understand what you want it to be as a fighter, but I also want a single player aspect also for me to practice and also get some of these endings and stuff too. You know.
So basically, what you're saying is Injustice raised the bar on the story modes.
Yeah.
Injustice raised the bar in a lot of things, as in the ambiance of the whole thing, and like even Injustice has like characters that play alike, but at least they have that uniqueness. Like, put it this way, you have Flash that has 2 like special costumes. He has Jay Garrett and Reverse Flash. All of them have different dialogues. It's not Barry Allen talking Jay Garrett. It's a totally different person talking Jay Garrett. There's a totally different person talking Reverse Flash. You understand? Power Girl and Supergirl. They're 2 different people talking them.
They put in that work. I know what you mean.
Yeah, and those little ambiances, I appreciate it. Like I'm trying to get better in the game because I just appreciate what they're doing. The multiverse, even though it's hard, it makes it fun to play. The fact that they have an arcade mode that like the towers, like they had in Mortal Kombat, they have it in Injustice. It's taught differently, but you could play the arcade mode. You could do that. You could get the endings and things like that. There's still a lot of things to unlock with the suits and everything. Still constantly has you building things, and the costumes actually makes your character more powerful or not. Things like that. You can make the car. There's a lot of things they did that were smart, and I'm very happy with. With Injustice,
it's more fulfilling as a single player experience. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. That's why I think I liked it a lot. Yeah, I think that's why I liked it a lot more because he first turned it on yesterday, so we were playing it for a while. But then I was like, we could play Injustice, and we had way more fun, and we were just back and forth with Injustice yesterday.
Yeah,
with me coming out on top.
Oh,
but that's another story for another time.
See, that's the thing too. Also, maybe you're finding that 2D fighters are more your thing and not necessarily 3D.
Yeah.
Because they don't play the same at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
like
that's what I mean. Like maybe
I'm not saying with the fighting style because I actually like Tekken's fighting style. Like I like the game.
No, but I'm saying maybe it clicks. Yeah. It clicks with the way they presented the world.
Yeah.
Maybe everything clicks together like because they put in so many little details and it's like a 2D thing where it's just like it's. Because you know how Tekken doesn't have really like down, back, forward, down, back, and you throw a fireball. Like that's Akuma shit, basically. You know what I mean? Like maybe because of the superhero aesthetic and just the fact that it's a 2D fighter where it's typically more flashy, ridiculous shit. Like the moves, like my guy, Flash does that punch where he hits you and he's just like he punched you like 20 times, and then you just stand there reacting, like. There's a lot of crazy stuff in there. Like it can't be done as well on a 3D plane as a 3D fighter. So I think maybe
I honestly like again. I do like the fighting aspect. I like the one thing I love about Tekken is the different styles of martial arts and learning how to counter and things like that. That's one thing I always liked about Tekken. That's the reason why I picked it up and stuff like that. I do like the fighting aspect of Tekken. Everything else as a single player, like I like to play on my own sometimes. I like getting the stories, I like knowing the characters, and I think that was my big 12. I like Injustice more because it was more of a story. The story was fucking epic, and it made me want to play more. The only thing I wish the story was longer, and I got to play. I wish the story was 2 versions. I wish it was a bad and a good, because you got to play with all the heroes. You didn't really get to play with the villains. Other than that,
gotcha.
I would have wanted. I just wanted more of a single. I just wanted more, something more out of Tekken with the story. Like,
that's what
again,
I'm saying.
Tekken has the history. Like even Street Fighter didn't have it, and they had to add a story which was fucking ridiculous story too.
That's not even interactive. It's that's that's what I mean though, is that it probably seems to work better with the superhero aesthetic because they have this established background to work with, and it's, I don't want to say easier, but technically, it's easier to write like these really epic things with these characters that have fucking X amount of years of history. You know what I mean? So you have so much to pull from. And the other thing is, don't forget, it's not the same. It's not American writers writing the storylines for like Tekken and stuff. So I know what you mean about it's not the serious thing that you had in 3 that you liked.
Yeah, and they went that was the last game I loved.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. Like that will definitely affect how you feel about it when it's not written a way that you like anyway. You know what I mean?
You gotta realize also it was not really written back in the day either. When Tekken, from Tekken 1 to 3, I loved that story. I loved everything. Even with the little clips, you understood what was going on. You didn't really have to tell me what's going on. I kind of saw what was going on, and I liked it. The endings had a mainstay, especially with Hachi's ending, with Kazuya's ending, with Hachi throwing him off the cliff and shit like that. Like, you understood the characters. You didn't really need a full complex story. You just needed to show what happened after, and that was it.
But I'm saying, do you don't think it didn't this one, it didn't grab you the way those did? Is what I'm saying.
Feel
like, it's not. No, it just wasn't as good.
No, like the story wise and just like the visuals are beautiful. Tekken always had amazing visuals when it came to like those opening cinemas and shit like that. They always had a fucking fantastic one. But as it going, like again, like I remember the Mishima and Kazuya taking over, and he had the double G, things like that. I remember them Jin Kazama. They didn't really know about his power and everything like that, and then he was things like that. And then even on, I think it was 5 when they're both trying to kill Jin. I think Kazuya and Hachi was trying to kill Jin with the double G and shit like that, and he left as the devil. They don't continue that. Like you don't see, you see him coming back with the thing, but you don't really see the ambiance and why like in the story why Lars is saving him. They don't really explain these things, and or even give you like a little comic or give you little fucking hints of why you should read this for the story of why this is happening, things like that, or even put it in the art book or the gallery or some shit. Scene and things like that. I feel like they got lazy with this, like with the story. Like I really do. The gameplay is great, everything is great. Just the story and just the aspect of what I want to unlock. And the thing is also the replay value of unlocking things is not really there.
No. It's only if you play the treasure mode to unlock the costumes, and that's basically just the old school virtual fighter mode.
Yeah,
those were the 2 games that started that.
Yeah.
Which was, it's almost like they've kept that going because I'm RIP Virtual Fighter, but those were like the last 2 franchises that kept you get the rank is Q, Dan, then you get to Master and then all that stuff. But it's that mode that you enter in and you get all your customization stuff. So and in that figure, like it hasn't really evolved much because what you're saying about Injustice is it's more fully featured.
Yeah.
It's like literally the pieces that you get like change your stats and change your special moves and stuff. Now they added that, but really it's just not the same because when you stick those dumb like the prop moves from Tekken, but it's like when you stick the fucking like the knife in like King's hand, it just kind of seems dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's certain things where it's like, this is more just for comedic effect, and it's like it's not really adding to the game the way that the superheroes, the ability to change your actual specials does for the characters in Injustice. So I like there needs to be some type of evolution there. And I'm not trying to say Tekken like it's just straight up bad. But I understand what you mean by you played one game not too far ahead of it, and the game basically raised the bar. And it's like, yeah, I kind of see it.
Yeah,
I see it now.
And
I understand where you're coming from with
it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is also, and the one thing I give I get excited to see these new pieces, and that's the other thing. Remember how we excited me and Julio? Remember how excited we got to see Batman Beyond?
Yes.
I unlocked the Batman Beyond crowd
mask. Yeah.
So I ended up buying the fucking black and red because I was like, I gotta have Batman Beyond.
Yeah. yeah.
Like you
and I like
get
that
excited.
whole like the replay value with the multiverse, because whenever they change like the little planets, I love how they have those little stories like, Batman got to stop the Joker before he blows something up, or Superman must be stopped.
No, don't they change those weekly or something?
Every day.
Like every day. Hours, really.
Really?
Yeah. There'll be planets that's up for like 3 hours, and then it'll just disappear, literally. Like there's a timer on all of them and everything.
Some last week, some last day, some last a few hours.
That's part of the like the living tower, I think it was. They had in one of the MK. Okay, yeah. See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, like we're not just dumping on the game, but basically the bar's been raised as far as single player content in a big way, thanks to Injustice 2. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? I won't even credit all Injustice. Fucking Mortal Kombat, it was as good too.
Well, I guess we just credit Nether Realms then.
It's pretty much Nether Realm. Yeah, it's the same people. So
yeah, it's been a steady increase. It's when you think about it, it's kind of amazing that it hasn't stumbled, because it could have easily been, okay, MK9 was great. Let's go to superheroes, and it could have turned out like MK versus DC, which nobody really likes.
Oh, that was terrible.
People have gone back recently and played it. Like, oh no, this game really is the precursor to Injustice. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of systems that are in there. Like the isn't the wager system in there?
Yeah,
the clash system. I think it is the clash system. I think
the wager, and you wager your health bar.
Okay, it's the same. Yeah, so like there were a few things that did spawn from that game, but I know it wasn't well received, and the fact that it was like, well, those MK guys, how come they can't kill them? It was like, that kind of hurts the whole thing. But it didn't die off after that, and now here we are. Like every other year, it's one and the other. So,
and one thing I give them
credit, hasn't fallen off yet.
Yeah, I give them a lot of credit to the fact that they made a fighting game very one-player-ish too. Like you can really enjoy it by yourself.
Yeah,
and that's something
it's
that
hard to do.
I kudos. Yeah, it's hard to do.
It's actually hard to do. Game. But see, Street Fighter never really. They only, and you know what? They only get credit for one game, and that was Alpha 3.
Yeah, and they haven't done it since.
No, that's the only game they've ever gone and fully fleshed out a one-player mode.
Yeah.
I can't even give Street Fighter any credit except for
Mike.
Alpha.
Do you remember how obsessed I was with Alpha?
We used to bring memory cards to fucking fight each other's characters.
Dude, my 32 Ken, my level 32 Ken was busting almost everybody.
That was man, fucking. And then you find out somebody. Do you remember the first time? Because I don't know if it was a shock to you. The first time you found out that Evil Ryu was in the game, and you had the fucking fight Guile on the train. Like that was the only way you knew if you did it right, was you had to beat Bison. And then then it was like, if you didn't do it, the fight ended with Bison, or if you did it right, you fought Guile on the train. It was like, oh shit.
I was like, uh-oh.
There's more characters?
I think I called you. I was like, oh shit. This game ain't over.
It's not over. There's more characters. The Shin Akuma's in the game, not just the Kuma. Holy shit.
Yeah. I like
he was kind of famous.
He was up. Oh man, there was some tears. There was some tears of frustration. I remember one time sitting there with Arnold, and he just fucking quit.
Wow.
Ooh, it was not good.
Fuck this game.
Shout outs to Arnold. He gave me a call yesterday. He was down in Orlando at a strip mall because his wife dragged him there. That shit is hilarious. Oh man. Family manning it up.
Boy.
So.
Oh man. But yeah, and all in all, the game, like I actually put a rating thing on our RedCycloneInc gaming board, and a lot of people giving it between 6 and 7.
It's not bad. It's
out of 10.
He's not Street Fighter.
Yeah, but I wanted a little bit more off of the Tekken series, just because the last one I really enjoyed it was 3, and I love the story of 3 and everything that had to do with 3. So I just wanted more out of the story and everything like that. I do like the galleries they have. I'll point that out too. The gallery that you could unlock, they have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and it has all
the stuff you can put. Yeah, man. Why some of those Tekken 1 endings? Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you see how the graphics changed.
Yo, why was Michelle's tits shaped like two socks with rocks in them?
Yikes.
Yo, you got to see how they modeled like breasts on these characters. It was terrible.
Yeah. They're pointy.
Yeah, just like oh, Jesus.
But other than that, I'm enjoying it. Again, the Rainmaker, the Okada King is awesome. He actually looks really dope. Again, I want more of those. The Rainmaker is fucking cool. When you do it, the money comes out and comes down, and that's pretty cool.
Like those special things they put in there, they're pretty good.
Yeah. Akuma is fun to use. They did him pretty well in a 3D fighter. Like
I'm surprised.
I give him credit. When credit's due, I got to use him. It's kind of annoying to use, but other than that, because again, I'm used to the 2D fighter style, so it's a little bit spacious, but he's pretty solid. I gotta get used to doing the Raging Demon in this game, but other than that,
I see it as this is probably going to be a better game to actually play against people online, because dude, Injustice Online is not good. And I don't mean the netcode. Netcode is smooth as silk, but that Deadshot shit and the projectile shit, no bueno.
Yeah, they do have a lot of those things, but they are fixing a lot of those things, and we also got Injustice got their first round of DLC characters coming out this month with Red Hood, Starfire, and
Gunfu. Like I like how he's not just another long range character. He's the Gramatan cleric.
I think we talked about it last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with him. Then they also have the other characters that should be revealed once the next pack comes out. You should see 3 more of the characters out of the silhouette and all. I wonder who's going to be the bonus stuff. What's going to be the bonus stuff for Tekken with the season pass?
I'm thinking it's going to be another Street Fighter character.
Because
I think I'm pretty sure, because people keep crying about, like, Anna Williams will probably be in there. Like, she's literally the most requested character.
Wait, from Virtua Fighter?
No, Anna from Tekken. Nina's sister.
Isn't her?
Oh, the redhead, right?
I guess it's red. She looks like a brunette.
Yeah, she's a redhead.
She always wears a red dress.
She
in contrast to her dress, her hair is brown, but I guess it is actually red, like a natural red. Yeah.
Isn't her moveset the same as Nina Williams?
It used to be. Maybe like in 5, 5 they changed it up. After 4, they just they have a few similar things, but no, they started changing it up really good.
Yeah.
But yes, Nina, people cry for Anna.
Yeah.
I know Lay's not in the game.
Yeah,
he'll probably show up. You know,
he's DLC.
Wang's not in there. He'll probably show up. Jinpachi maybe.
I want to see Tiger.
Like you see him in the story mode. Oh, isn't his customization? Like I didn't check Eddie. Oh, is Christy?
No, he didn't have it.
Christy's not in the game.
No, Christy's not. No, she's not in the game.
She might show. You know, like there's a large pool of characters to show up, and I'm sure there might be a new one. But
wait, hold up. Jay, weren't we looking for Tiger and they didn't have it? Yeah, they didn't have anything.
Okay, so
either
it's like an unlock through rank, or you probably have to wait for the DLC. Because I did notice for the metallic one, if you don't do the DLC, like the pre-order stuff like you got, I do see the shopping cart icon on it, which is totally different from everything else. Like you literally have to spend money for that.
Yeah, I have the metallic shit.
So I know there's going to be paid DLC. You know, like hopefully something good.
I'm gonna make Stephen Fox into Tyler Breeze.
I can see that.
That was his goal. That was his goal yesterday, going through the costumes.
I saw the Skeletor. That shit was good. That's really
that
good.
was pretty cool. I posted that.
Yeah.
Somebody made a dead shot, and I'm like, oh boy.
Nice.
Boy.
But other than that, I'm having fun with the game. Nonetheless, I'm a little disappointed, but again, I'm enjoying it.
This is gonna take the place of Soul Calibur 5 because that was the game that at some point the customization got so good that you just started seeing like it was no longer videos of people playing the game. It was just videos of people putting up their custom character. So hopefully there's a lot of unlockable pieces and people can use their imagination. Because this game has the color slider, which I love. Yeah. I hate preset colors. Yeah. I know they look better because when they do that, that means that the costume has been made with that color, so it doesn't look weird.
Yeah.
But I don't mind seeing people with bright neon pink hair every once in a while. If I get to change the color of my pants to like a certain shade of purple, you know what I mean? Like there's nuance to that color slider thing. Like I got that from Armored Core.
I haven't seen that. I haven't checked if I could change the color of the Okada suit.
I imagine they don't let you, but I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
If they do, I'm gonna make it a Bullet Club looking color one.
Yeah.
Black and white. I'll make him a Bullet Club.
NWO regular.
Damn right.
By that Sean Waltman NWO with the weed sign for the W.
Oh, he had that?
That's real.
They have a shirt. I just saw that too. I was like, really?
It was there. Yeah, you said really too. I was like, come on, dog.
New weed order. That's what it's called.
New weed order.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that.
I was saying, but I was just like, come on, dog. Fucking only Xbox.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh yes, they charge us with drop, so no
prison.
People owe him fucking apologies. It's crazy shit. Yeah. Tried to say he fucking was selling meth or transporting meth.
Yeah.
Nah, he just got caught. He just got caught with his weed.
Yep. And everyone knows he smokes weed.
Yeah.
He says it on podcast.
Wait, did they say why they kept saying meth?
No. They just tried to charge him with something.
Yeah.
Oh.
He gave the scenario of that what they don't like is they don't like weed being transported, period.
Right.
So they try to get you on anything.
Yeah.
And because they can't really get you on that, they fucking said he had meth. And it's just like, wow. Well, we can damage your reputation for no reason, and we don't have to give you shit for compensation. Good on you. How about,
Yeah.
So that sucks, but it's the price you pay.
All right, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
The whole series of from Tekken 5 to Tekken 1 to Tekken 7, who is always your go-to character or characters? I'll give you two choices.
Ever since 2, ever since 2 it was Lee. Favorite character. And I love when they turn him into Violet in 4. Because I know what that is. That there's a Bruce Lee movie where that's the movie where he died, unfortunately, where they fucking decided to keep going. That's an homage to Bruce Lee. That's the character he played where he put on that wig and the big shades and pretended to be somebody else to do a movie about Bruce Lee. It was dumb. But I know where it came from, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
What about you? Me, 1 through 3. Well, you know what? I didn't really play 1 and 2. Wasn't really in my wheelhouse. Like back in the day, me and Alan shit, we only played Street Fighter, maybe Virtual Fighter as well. Tekken was kind of like once in a blue type shit, but we didn't all get into it till like 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I played with Eddie. Yeah, Eddie. And then once 4 came out, it was Steve Fox. So from 4 on, it's been Steve Fox.
Okay.
Mine, shit. I started with 2. 2 was, I think, my first time I started, and my guy in 2 and on was King. I got really good with King. And like even Tekken 3, I actually knew all his combinations and everything. I won a couple of tournaments off with King back in the day.
Nice.
And then Jin Kazama, when he came out from Part 3, when he was in 3, he was my favorite version in Tekken Tag. But I always try to still use Jin, so I'll say Jin to now. Use Double Jin because he's the old moveset.
Yeah, he's the old character. Yeah.
But King always been my go-to as King. Also got good with Steve Fox, and also got good with I'll just say King and Jin Kazama.
I just like that you could kind of make Armor King. Oh yeah, I just realized he might come back too. And
Armor
King, maybe Marduk, but I know that Gygas is basically his replacement.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about that. Armor King, because he's got different moves.
Yeah, isn't he like slower? Is he like a little bit slower than regular King?
He doesn't have as many combinations as regular King. Whereas, King has chain grabs.
Yeah.
Armor King is like, at max he might have one chain grab that's like he'll break your arm or some shit. But most of the real difference is King is a hardcore wrestler. That's the real difference.
Yeah.
So all his moves are just fucking extra violent. Extra violent. He has this stomp they gave him in 5 because he's a character that he's really popular, but he hasn't been in every game.
Yeah.
Armor King, yeah. Like he's in 1, but in 1 the costumes were literally like palette swaps, so it wasn't that great. And 2 is when they actually got their own moves. A lot of their own moves.
They had their own rivalries.
Mm-hmm.
I remember 2, they had the rivalries.
The stage before the last boss, before the boss was your rival. So
and that's who you unlocked.
Yep.
I remember
that. Armor King had like the Tombstone Pile Driver. He had like the reverse DDT. He had the holding suplex where he holds you up and then brain busters you. Yeah. Like he had all he had literally like the hardcore moves. He had the knee smash where he smashes your head on his knee. Like just all the more violent shit. And then he wasn't in 4 because he got killed. That was the story. Supposedly Marduk killed him in a bar fight or some shit.
Yeah.
Wow. And then another Armor King shows up in 5, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
He's supposed to be the original King.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like and supposedly that King died too.
Because the original King, the original King 1 and 2 was a different guy, and then it was a younger guy.
The guy in 3 is the kid from one of the kids from the orphanage.
Yeah, I remember that. And so they made him more luchador-ish.
That kid, I guess that kid was Mexican.
Yeah.
Because you see, he has a costume in 4 where he's literally just like a cowboy, but that's the one with the hair coming out the mask.
Yeah.
Like that's that. King.
Yeah, they went more lucha libre style with him, and also like that. But also, what I was again, you remember how we were talking about how the story is involved and shit like that. Like I know that he died, like Armor King died, and then I remember I think it was in 5. I think Armor King returned. And that was supposed to be the original King, and then that was a rumor. I don't remember if it was.
And that's kind of why they called the game Dark Resurrection, because that was when they put in Armor King. They put in supposedly dead characters. Dragunov, because I think he's supposed to be like a zombie. I don't know. Lily, and you could play as Jinpachi. But he's a boss character, so that is whatever.
I didn't like him.
I didn't like him too tough either. He wasn't great.
Yeah,
but I like him for story's sake, though. I like him for story's sake.
Yeah,
like you see the original Mishima.
Yeah,
it was him. See, that's what I kind of like the story. I kind of like the story in 7 for the Mishima stuff because they actually go into who started the Zaibatsu originally.
Yeah.
And it was like they were in World War I, World War II. That's when Jinpachi took over, and it was supposed to be about fighting, not about war. Right. And then fucking as soon as Heihachi killed him and took it from him, he turned it back into a fucking military corporation. So it's just fucked up. Yep. Just that whole thing is fucked up. But you know what? The thing you said about not knowing anything, because it seems so vague, That's the fault of 6.
Yeah.
That's 6's fault. Because a lot of that story is locked behind that long ass, not good story mode.
Yeah.
Like it's just not good. It's I try to like it. I beat it on the hardest difficulty to get all the stuff. Cause I like 6. I really like Tekken 6. But it has shit online. It has shit online, and just like that story mode, that 3D story mode wasn't great.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of the story was lost because of that game, because it was locked behind that. So basically, it was like, well, if you don't want to play this and it's not on your brain and you're not gonna sit down and watch a video of it, it's like I don't know what happened because I didn't want to sit through this shit.
Yeah, makes sense.
Again, and that's the thing I don't understand why they took out of the endings being at the end of arcade mode. I still don't know why they did that. They took it out, put it back in, and took it out. I don't get it. But anyway.
Do you think they'll like patch in a story like ending?
What, just the ending? No. They didn't put it in 6. They didn't put it in 6. They didn't put it in 5. Dark Resurrection. It's not gonna. They're not just gonna magically put that shit in. They have a story mode, and as everybody who makes one singularly like that, like Street Fighter, because it's more of a Japanese thing where it's, if we're gonna give you a story mode, we're gonna give you it as a separate thing instead of tying it with the regular mode. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know what that's. I don't know if that's just the way they do it. But even Injustice and MK have the story mode, and they have the stories tied into the regular gameplay, where with the talking shit in the beginning of the match and all that stuff, and the hitting each other and all. Like, that is just a different thing. So I don't know. I wouldn't. I wouldn't hold out for that.
Right.
All right.
It's just an odd decision. But
makes sense.
But like I said, it's probably in the long run gonna be a better online fighter, because at least they from what I'm hearing, the netcode is not bad. And they got a fully featured tournament mode for that. So the people who are gonna fight online, it's gonna be good for them at least. In that regard. Like, yeah. But me, I personally, when it comes to Tekken, I used to play Tekken on PSP, like Dark Resurrection when it came out on PSP. I know that's not the best way to play it, but I got really good just playing the rank mode, and that's where you fight the ghosts.
Yeah.
The ghosts of other players. Like, they specifically had a thing where you went and downloaded ghosts of other people who played the game. So it's like playing against other people, because they got the AI good enough where it could mimic play styles.
Yeah.
So the higher you went, the higher ranked people's play styles were. And so it was like, it's not you fighting against the AI that predicts everything. It's more of fighting against this other person who's really good at the game. And this is just the AI doing what they would do. So I'd like that. So that's still in the game. So I'm happy that they kept at least that. But it's not fully featured like it was even back then, because it had a full, even the ghost mode had a full thing in Dark Resurrection on PSP. It was weird. I was like, they went through a lot of trouble for this. But I guess because they hear me talking, giving out secrets.
Right?
Yeah.
But it was like talking that shit.
It's just like they knew they had a hardcore enough audience that they were like, you know what? Let's just put this little because I think it was called Dojo mode. So yeah, that was like a full-on thing, and it was literally a one-player. It's similar to that thing that Injustice does with the living. They change up things. There would be different conditions on certain things. So
Soul Calibur did that.
This is why I'm so sad that Soul Calibur's not around.
Yeah,
the best one at doing that.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember spending hours.
Fucking Weapon Master, man, the best shit. Soul Calibur 2 to this day. It's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
3 not so much. 3 tried that. 3 tried something different. It was okay, but nah.
Yeah, I didn't care about 3.
Nah. Yeah. Well, you guys got anything else?
Not right now. Hopefully, see Wonder Woman this weekend. Heard good things about it.
That's gonna be a good thing. We all gonna go see that?
Sunday. Yeah,
we're gonna go see it Sunday.
Okay.
I live right next to the theater now.
Oh yes, that's awesome.
A good theater.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
But yeah,
Now we got options. We either go out to eat or just go to his house.
Yeah,
because it's right there.
Exactly.
Ooh, what's good takeout in the neighborhood?
There's a ton. There's so much shit around here.
Yo, the pizza you got was slamming, by the way.
Yeah.
That shit was good. I must have had like 5 slices. Jackie had like 5 slices.
Yeah, it was still left over. I
Yeah,
have one of the San Gennaro slices,
that shit was good,
and I
man.
have one in the plain slices.
Oh man, jeez, I'm jealous.
Yeah, it was good. Oh yeah, you left earlier. So,
Oh yeah,
I
you
had
left.
I had to smuggle my.
yeah, because I had to bring the truck back, so it was the
Yeah,
best way
true.
to do it. How you liking the Metal Gear figures?
I appreciate it, man. I'm
Yeah.
putting them in my bins. Well, I put some of them in the bins, and I put some of them in the glass thing I have. So I gotta sort them up later, but
Nice, man.
I made sure to put them up.
I'm
So
glad you
yeah.
enjoyed them. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
were just
appreciate it, man. Like somebody didn't know what they had, but I get why they would get rid of them because the Metal Gear 2 ones, yeah, like the plastic is damaged, so I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna have to take those out of that.
Yeah, like again, I had they were just pretty much collecting dust.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, and then I bought them. I bought them off a flea market. The dude didn't know what he had. I took the whole thing. There were like there was the glass case, Meryl, and Snake too, but I kept them.
I was like, dude, they have all the variants, the 3 stealth variants. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Damn. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
I want to say thank you for Seth Rollins. He's on top of my TV.
Yes, again, the Seth Rollins pop. I got my little WWE thing over my TV. It's all set up. I got the Booty-O's box with the figures in it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, good move. Yeah, I'm gonna make a podcast, little studio in the room soon, little by little, and we getting things going. I still got an empty out box. I didn't even touch that. I didn't do shit today.
Gotcha. Maxed and relaxed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah. I've been playing the story mode of Tekken today. I played Little Injustice today. And I was trying to play ARMS, but I missed the fucking time that I was able to play it. So I gotta wait till it just comes out, and I'll play it from there.
Okay. You know what I did? I did start Flash season 3 because the new episodes just went up.
Yeah. Oh, they're all on Netflix now.
Yes. So I watched the first episode, and I was like, all right, okay, picked up where I left off, and I'm right back in. So.
Arrow was really good this season. I
can't wait to start it.
Arrow was really good this season. It was probably the most violent season they had. Supergirl too was surprisingly really good.
Okay.
I like Supergirl a lot this season. I think with Supergirl, what was the big problem is the CW, CBS try to enhance her being the love interest of everybody and things like that. So you dealt with a lot of love stories and shit. This one, they focused on the characters around her, and she didn't have like a love interest to like the 15th episode. So you got to know her, you got to know the people around her, you got to get to more of the characters, and it was more character driven, and I was happy with it.
Okay, cool.
So that was really good. And then Legends of Tomorrow is hit and miss. Like you may like it, you may not. It's up to you how you feel things. I watched it, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the greatest thing.
Okay, I haven't heard like glowing praise for that show.
It's all right. It's a decent show. The seasons are not that long, so if you want to get into it, then they're not that long. They're I think 16 episodes, so they're not as long as the Supergirl, Flash, and
okay. All right.
So I would say recommend things like that. Also, have you still last thing? Do you guys see the trailer for the Batman Harley Quinn movie?
No.
Is that animated or real?
Animated
real
movie.
Life.
It's animated by the guys that did the animated series.
Really?
So they went back to the animated series art. Yeah.
The Bruce Timm art?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Poison Ivy's in it. Harley Quinn. Batman looks like the old Batman. The only thing, Nightwing has a haircut. Other than that, He don't have a mullet.
Wow.
Yeah, he don't have a mullet.
Which Nightwing is it? It's
Dick Grayson.
Okay, because I know they do that thing where they, but that's Injustice's fault. I'm sorry, because they they put the costume on other people.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, cool.
So
when is that supposed to come out?
It comes out August 15th. Check out the trailer. It looks really cool.
I will.
And also the fact that they went back to the old JLA stuff.
Gotcha.
Pretty cool.
All right, that's cool. Jeff Star, you got anything before we close it out?
No, not really. Well, did anybody watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Nope.
No, I haven't seen it.
Catch up with it.
They left in a pretty crazy cliffhanger.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm like 6-7 episodes behind.
Yeah, I was like 5 behind, and I binged it yesterday. Not yesterday, day before.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
Oh, also, if you want to save money on cable, Hulu's doing live TV now.
Oh, so that's the second one. YouTube started their thing, and now Hulu. I think Amazon has one too.
Amazon has one. I even see.
Oh no, we don't want to talk about this on the show. There's some stuff we can talk about off air about Amazon.
Yeah.
But anyway, oh damn, that means it started. The race has started for the live TV now.
Hulu only got Hulu got like 50 channels, but it has the channels that I watch live. So I was like, all right, I'll do it. It's $50 more. Wow. It's 15. It's $15 more than what I'm paying. And you get the 50 channel. Like I watch USA. That's the only channel I really watch.
So that's that. I know YouTube is 35. I assume they roll in that YouTube Red thing. So
yeah, and they add your plan. So I have the Showtime still. I have the no commercials, and I still have the Hulu stuff you can watch also.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We'll talk about that in the next cast. So you want to wrap this up?
Yep. All right. So follow us at RedCycloneInc, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. Was it WordPress? What else we got? Tumblr. Dude, follow the Tumblr. I put separate stuff on the Tumblr, like different things, because I follow a lot of different people on Tumblr than I do on Twitter. And so, there was just there's some cool shit that rolls by. Like on my timeline, there was like a anime Golden Girls. But them done as Sailor Moon, like it's so good.
Oh, Jenkins showed it to us yesterday.
That's where it came from, like somewhere on Tumblr. It was like, so I know you'll catch you get the filter through Jenkins, but like I'm getting it from the tap, baby.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
From the tap. So yeah, follow the Tumblr. Like there's totally different things on there. Best Friends are on there. If you guys follow them, I follow them too. So there's a lot of trickle from them too. A lot of wrestling guys put up a lot of New Japan stuff on there. So I'm through them. I'm kept up on that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's it's just a little different from main social media because it's more like it's just people's blogs. So
right.
But anyway, what we got? Merc with the mic.
Yeah, follow my SoundCloud, Facebook, RedCycloneInc Gaming, Facebook, The Wrestling Babble, and The Wrestling Babble Podcast. That's on YouTube, on the Merc with the mic.
Also starring us this week.
Yeah, starring you guys this week, and Minion Opinion returned. Just follow, and also don't forget, follow Jenkins. He's in Harlem. Follow him. Just follow
him on a bike, follow him on foot, follow him going to Wendy's.
Yeah, follow him eating. Just stare at him eating.
Yeah,
he loves all that, so just do it.
Oh, loves it.
You know what?
Especially when you ask him stuff while he eats.
Oh, and also shout outs to a couple of our castmates, also Commander Farrell and the Flying Grayson. They're both birthdays. Flying Grayson's birthday was today.
Happy birthday to you.
And Jenkins was 2 days ago. So happy birthday to you guys. And also, again, continue following Jenkins. Creepy. Yeah.
Into a Baskin Robbins.
There you go.
Into a Dunkin' Donuts.
Anywhere he is.
Popeye. You mean the Baskin Robbins Popeyes combo?
Yep. And trust me, he's getting something from every menu.
Oh no.
Damn it, somebody get him on the horn. I can't fat shame him without him being here.
All right, guys.
All right, yo, that's a good one. We're gonna watch this pay-per-view later. So
peace out.
All right, peace.
Peace.